is priceless to you? Let me tell you why you are here. You are here because you've always carried a quiet knowing, a feeling you could never quite name.
On September the 11th, enemies of freedom committed an act of war against our country.
A sense, faint but persistent, that the world is not as whole as it pretends to be. You felt it your entire life, not as a thought, but as a pressure beneath your ribs. A whisper that says, something is wrong.
Change the perception of reality. No one is able to come to sensible conclusions in the interests of defending themselves, their families, their community, and their country.
2008 was a tumultuous year for the economy.
So a whole future generation of young people never able to save, never able to aspire to own their own home.
I know life is hard for men. It's hard for women too.
Narcissist, pick me, and sit.
Why are we fighting each other?
Today I am officially declaring a national emergency.
That means the government is once again instructing you to stay at home.
The storm is upon us. More than 10,000 infections reported every day now. At a certain point, he says, you must simply turn and face the storm.
From everything you know, everything you understand, is generative AI potentially an existential threat to the human species?
We don't get second tries on building smarter than human AIs.
I think AI will probably, most likely, sort of lead to the end of the world, but in the meantime, there will be great companies created with serious machine learning.
This is your chance to find out how to stop living in a world that always feels like it's ending. For a few years now, I've been sitting down with a blank page, a quiet space, and asking myself questions, simple ones, hard ones, the kind that change your life from the inside out. Yeah, you know, the easy kind. Maybe you feel like I felt back then, worn thin by the world, carrying the kind of tired that sits behind your eyes, the kind of anger that whispers, there has to be more than this. I want a good life. Good life. A good life needs room to wander, to take the long way around, to get a little lost, because that's where the real stuff happens. The surprises, the memories, the discovery of parts of yourself you forgot existed. And Journaling is traveling the landscapes of your own mind to discover who you really are. Welcome to Wander and Become, a place where everything we write about is about you. What is priceless to you? What I mean by that is, what can't be bought, branded, or backed up to the cloud? There's this great quote by the Catholic priest Fulton J. Sheen that goes, "To value only what can be sold is to defile what is truly precious. To reduce everything to the dirty scales of economic values is to forget that some gifts are so precious that the heart that offers them will be praised as long as time endures." So, take a breath, pick up your pen, and write. What is priceless to me? What is priceless to me? Welcome back. Did you find a glimmer of light? Did it burn a little? That burn comes when you recognize a future version of yourself long before your life catches up. I'm reminded of one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, The Lord of the Rings. And the line comes from the dwarf Gimli. And he says to Legolas as they are leaving the elven kingdom, "Tell me, Legolas, why did I come on this quest? Torment in the dark was the danger that I feared, and it did not hold me back. But I would not have come had I known the danger of light and joy." Once a week, I'll come knocking on your door. I'll show you places around the world and what I've been doing for a living, and together we'll sit down to write. You, me, a blank page and one good question. My name is Wakaya.
I want a different life. From where I stand, I'm consumed in fire.
Do you want to know what is priceless to me? You are. The world just isn't the same without you in it. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who might need the question. And if you would like to wander further with me, hit subscribe. I'll see you further down the road. Giaguban.